Hi everyone, Alexa here from the blog, theduvallhomestead.com, and today I'm going to share with you how to make a DIY patio sofa. This patio sofa has been a lifesaver for us. We're so happy we have it. This is one of the last steps in our patio makeover series. We had a traditional just deck back here before, and we really wanted to turn this space into a separate room, kind of like our house, that we could really spend a lot of time in. And so I've posted a patio makeover series on YouTube with everything we've done, and we're almost at the end of that series. And it's been super fun, so thank you for following along. I apologize if there is some background noise. A rainstorm just started here in the Pacific Northwest in February, which is not very shocking. In this video, I want to share how my husband built this beautiful sofa for our outdoor patio area. If you're new to building your own furniture, just know that it is totally worth it. You do save a lot of money. If you do a quick Google search for outdoor furniture and sofas, you'll find that they range from anywhere from $500 to $3,000 or more. And if you have the right tools and a little bit of time, you can build something just as beautiful, if not more beautiful, and custom to your space for way less than that. And so I encourage you to search on Etsy and look for plans if you're interested. We often make our own furniture without following plans and kind of create our own plans, but in this case, we found plans on Etsy that were exactly what we were looking for. I'll provide more details in the description below about what tools we used, where you can get the plans, where we got these cushions from, and whatever other details I talked about. There'll also be a blog post in the coming weeks that details more about what we did. So in this case, we found plans on Etsy that were exactly what we were looking for. So once we bought the raw materials and the screws, we got started on building. John cut the lumber and the fastening. One thing we did differently about this couch than the plans indicated was we needed it to be modular, meaning it needed to be able to break in half in order to fit through our gate and into our patio. So instead of combining both pieces, he made it modular. In order to do this, he needed to add structural support to each piece so it could stand independently on its own. This allowed us to maneuver the sofa into place. Once it was in place, we used structural screws to fasten both pieces together. After the sofa was built, we sanded it, and then we applied stain. We followed the recommendations from the plans and utilized an Australian timber oil stain called amber wood. Now, one thing John said was he would not recommend using a spray gun, as he did this initially and had significant overspray. If we could do this over, he would use a foam, wool, or paintbrush applicator to put the stain on, as it would have conserved more stain and afforded him more control on the staining process. He did say the spray gun got all over the place, and he would not do that again. So then he let the stain cure. So once the stain had cured, we were ready to move the sofa into our patio. And this is why it was so nice that it was granular, because we could only do one at a time. So once the sofa was in our patio, we decided to finish it with some cushions. We really wanted white cushions, even though we had the conversation about the fact that this is an outdoor couch, and is it going to get muddy, and are there going to be dogs on it and kids? And the answer to all of that is yes. However, we wanted to find outdoor cushions that were white, because I just think white is always the most beautiful option most of the time when it comes to this kind of thing. So we did find these white cushions from IKEA, and we absolutely loved them. Putting cushions on the couch was one of the best things we could have done. It actually adds a lot of warmth. I'm currently filming this in February, so it's not warm out here yet. And we have been sitting out here at least once a week on the weekend and having dinner. We come out here a lot during the day, especially when it's sunny, but in the evening, even when it's pitch black out here, we have these lights behind me, and we will sit out here, and it is not that cold if you put a blanket over your legs, because these cushions are so insulating. So they were a great choice. We're super happy with how they came out. Good. Feels very, very good. And then the last thing we did was get a cover to make sure that we were able to protect the sofa and the cushions when we weren't using it.
So the thing that's really nice about this is that you can just add a cover to it. So although it's underneath the cover right now, it shouldn't get rained on, but in a heavy rainstorm, it probably would. And plus we want to preserve the white cushions and everything. We did go with white, even though it is outdoor. So this cover is what we're gonna keep on it all the time, and it's so easy to put on and off, and it will preserve it. I'm just going to tuck all the decor and the pillows right in with it, so there won't be any kind of redoing when I take this cover off. It'll basically be the same thing you see here when I take the cover off, which is really nice. We like to have my family over on the weekends, and my husband has a projector that he installed up here and a screen, and then he projects a movie out. It's really fun. So we sit on the couch and watch a movie with dinner.
All in all, this was a very easy project for us, especially after what we had been through with the siding and the concrete and the roof before, and you would see that in the other videos if you followed along. So a huge thank you to the people who created these plans. I'll link them below. If this is the sofa that you're looking for, you can find the plans at the link below. All right, well, thank you so much for watching and sticking through the rainstorm. Now it seems like it's lightening up now that I'm finishing recording this video. Stay tuned next week for the last video in the Patio Makeover series. We love creating a home from scratch and building our own things, cooking from scratch, and we share most of it here on YouTube. All right, well, thank you so much for watching this DIY patio sofa video. I hope this inspired you to get out your tools and build your own furniture. It saves you a lot of money, and it just looks so much better too. If you're brand new to my page, please hit that subscribe button. Every week, I normally post farm-to-table recipes from our little homestead here and homemade natural living. Thank you so much for stopping by the Duvall Homestead.